Footage of a Canadian Indigenous chief being arrested has been described by the country's Prime Minister as shocking. The film, taken in March, shows Alan Adam being repeatedly punched by an officer. The images prompted Justin Trudeau to say on Friday that Indigenous people don't feel safe around police.
Like many people, I have serious questions about what happened. The independent investigation must be transparent and be carried out so that we get answers.
As in other parts of the world, the killing in the US of George Floyd has prompted demonstrations in Canada over the issue of policing and race. Trudeau said the issue of systemic racism in policing is long-standing and needs addressing.
It's another step towards normality as Europe's internal borders begin to reopen. Concrete blocks were removed from France's border with Switzerland, and there were celebrations at the Polish-German frontier as the Schengen area formally reopens at the beginning of the new week. It's been 91 days since the first closures were put in place in Europe's Schengen area. It's now beginning to open up for general travel in stages. These countries in green are mostly lifting controls as of Monday, but others have not opened up fully. Greece, for example, has put in place mandatory quarantines, despite a call from the European Commission last week.
We are coming very close to a situation where we should lift all the internal border restrictions and border checks.
The onset of summer has certainly helped accelerate the process of opening up. There have been fears in particular for southern countries whose economies depend significantly on a vibrant tourism season in the warmer months. It's been the longest closure yet for Europe's passport-free Schengen area, which was agreed 34 years ago this week. But while virus restrictions are being gradually lifted internally, anyone in the United States, Asia or the Middle East who is set on a European holiday will have to wait a little longer. European Union countries are to receive hundreds of millions of doses of an experimental coronavirus vaccine under a deal agreed on Saturday. The drug maker AstraZeneca will supply up to 400 million doses beginning from the end of this year. The experimental drug has been under development at Oxford University in the UK. Saturday's deal, announced here on Facebook by Italy's Health Minister Roberto Speranza, was negotiated by France, Germany and the Netherlands as well as Italy. All other EU countries can join under the same terms. AstraZeneca has already signed deals with other countries, including Britain, Norway, India and the United States, as governments everywhere scramble to halt a pandemic that's killed 426,000 people around the world. But it's far from certain the vaccine will work. The drug maker has ramped up its manufacturing program even while human trials are still underway. There'll be two major departures from Paris Saint-Germain this summer as the club's record goalscorer and its captain bid farewell. Uruguayan striker Edinson Cavani, who's the club's all-time leading scorer with 200 goals to his name, and Brazilian captain Thiago Silva will both leave as their contracts expire. They expire at the end of this month, but they will remain to see out Paris Saint-Germain's matches in this year's Champions League. The club reached the quarter-finals by defeating Germany's Borussia Dortmund before the competition was delayed because of the coronavirus pandemic. European football's governing body is set to decide how to complete the Champions League on Wednesday. Paris Saint-Germain has never won that competition.